So, sleep. It's not a command. I'm not trying to hypnotize you. Sleep is hard. Sleep is difficult. So, REM Sleep Behavior Disorder is something that is very prevalent in Parkinson's patients. I've mentioned it before. It looks a lot like sleep talking and moving around, thrashing mostly. I would say that it tends to land more on the bad dream side than the good dreams. So I do a lot of kicking and I do a lot of punching. So again, one of the functions of dopamine, one of the things it does is when you sleep, it kind of locks up your body, keeps your body at rest, and you don't act out the things that are going through your crazy weird mind at night. We have horrible REM sleep behavior disorder. It's just one of those things that has been kind of a part of my life for a while. And I've mentioned it before, just because you have sleepwalking or sleep talking or sleep movements or things like that, that does not mean that you have Parkinson's. It means that somewhere along the way, dopamine is not shutting down your body like it should. That being said, when you have Parkinson's, a lot of Parkinson's patients do suffer from some sort of sleep disorder, REM sleep behavior disorder. There's also a correlation of apnea, sleep apnea with Parkinson's. I don't know if I've got sleep apnea. I don't snore, at least I don't think I do. If I do, my wife doesn't tell me. I think she would. But sleep apnea is just, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm boiling this down to the most basic explanation. It's just when you forget to breathe when you sleep. So I may have a mild case of sleep apnea. I did do a sleep study years ago when I was having sleepwalking issues, and this was 12, 13 years ago. Went in for a sleep study. They hooked everything up. They said there were a few times throughout the night when I would stop breathing. It wasn't anything substantial. So I don't know if that would correlate. I don't know if that would be defined as apnea. Maybe apnea adjacent sleep patterns, but for me it's the REM sleep behavior disorder. I keep saying sleep behavior disorder. I keep forgetting to add the REM, which is an important part of it. REM state is your rapid eye movement part of the sleep cycle. It's very important. So the REM sleep behavior disorder is what I suffer from with my Parkinson's. Treatments for it, I took melatonin at first, and I would take melatonin every night. Mostly that just allowed me to go to sleep. It didn't keep me asleep though. And it wouldn't do much for the RBD, with the REM sleep behavior disorder. So the RBD, and I would still move around quite a bit. I was prescribed by my neurologist 1 milligram of Klonopin every night right before bed. It does the trick. It helps a lot. Not entirely, not 100%, but it does help a lot. There's case studies where 80 to 90% of people with REM sleep behavior disorder show improved sleep patterns with the introduction of clonazepam or Klonopin. So I'm right in line with that. And that's why it's important for me to rest as often as I can, to kind of make up for those nights that I'm not sleeping well. I'm not a napper. I've never been a nap person. If I'm taking a nap, it's because I've just really overexerted myself or extremely sick, flu, COVID, something. I just can't get enough sleep. We've all been sick. But I'm not a napper. I'm not it's 3:30. I really could use, really go for a good nap right now. And honestly, life itself just doesn't really afford a lot of nap times. I'm working, kids, wife, obligations to, church and community and friends and all great things. But it does not really afford me the opportunity to just go, I'm gonna go take an hour nap. It's a struggle. but rest is super important. So if you're having issues with REM sleep behavior disorder, it's important to make sure that you are taking precautions to keep yourself safe. Remove objects that, if you're thrashing about and you roll out of bed. At the symposium, they suggested that if you are doing a lot of the punching, to wear mittens, like oven mitts, on your hands so as to not hurt the person next to you. Meow, meow, you shall have no pie. Because I'd lose my mittens. I would lose my mittens like those 3 little kittens, and I would never ever have pie. I don't wear mitts to bed. Maybe I should. Maybe I would have good dreams about warm, delicious pastries coming out of the oven. I'm gonna try that. So if you're having issues with sleep, there's studies, there's tests, there's treatment. Make sure you're talking to your doctor, because resting your body is super important with Parkinson's, and having all the opportunity for a good night's sleep. If you can get a good night's sleep, get it. So if that requires some medication or some sort of treatment or therapy or an apnea mask or something, do it. It will make a world of difference in your days. Last week, when I was saying, I had a great day, I'm having a great day today, I had led up to that day with several days of just lounging in bed, watching garbage TV with my wife, just kind of laying low. We had had some busy days prior to that, and I really do believe that those 2 or 3 days of I'm off work, we're not doing anything, we are just laying it, relaxing, and it led to a really good day. Then I followed up with getting sick, but that's because children at school. So any opportunity for rest that you can get, take it. It's super important. Talk to your doctor if you're having issues with sleep behavior disorder. Take precautions and stay safe. Wear pajamas, wear oven mitts, remove obstacles. Nightstands right next to your head, probably not a good idea. I still have my nightstand there because I need my water constantly throughout the night. Tripping hazards, any of those things need to be removed so you can make sure that you stay safe and stay rested. And don't worry, we've got this.